And welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootsteps2peace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. Well, that one wanted to come out. So nothing is yet set in stone, okay? So this is about being mutable. It is mutable sign, okay? So this is talking about, going with the flow. You may not know all the details of how things are going to work out, but if you can just be in the moment and just, allow nature to take its course, realize that everything is going to set itself up the way it's supposed to, whatever that means for you, okay? So, Spirit, what are you doing, Freya? Spirit, please show me March 4th. Spirit, please show me March 4th. What messages do the collective need to hear for March 4th? What is it that is nothing is yet set in stone? What is this talking about? Spirit, please show me. All right. Wow, we got the High Priestess. Okay. So this is about using your intuition. This is Pisces, Virgo energy, which are both mutable signs. Okay. So this is about really stepping back, using your intuition. And again, this is Pisces new moon. We just had that new moon 2 days ago. So number 2. Wow, okay. Wow, 9 of Wands and 2 of Wands. And the bottom of the deck, there's going to be some type of information that comes in. And I feel like it was some type of information that maybe you didn't know about. It could be, it was unbeknownst to you that this was going to be the way it was. So don't worry. It might be something that you don't like, but step back, use your intuition, because I also feel, again, nothing is yet set in stone. So whatever comes in today, it's just going to come in. It could be quick, fast, hasty communications, and it kind of leaves you feeling a little battle worn, and you're like, wow, okay, what the hell just happened? It's saying, just hold on. There's another decision that needs to be made, and I think everything's going to be, it's all going to end up working out in the long run. It's going to be like sacrificial. You got to sacrifice one thing in order to be able to move forward on something else. For some of you, this is an anticipated trip. Maybe there's some type of information that comes in about some type of a trip that you're going to be taking in the future, because you do have the World card here. All right. For others of you, this could also have something to do, I almost feel like surgery. Maybe somebody here is having surgery. They're healing right now. Maybe they live at a distance from you, okay? And somebody is like maybe calling in to say, hey, how are you? It does not necessarily have to be surgery, but I am seeing where it could be a sickness. It could also be a mental health sickness, okay? Because I do see the bandage around his head, all right? So there is going to be some type of information also, but I do want to say that there's an opportunity for you. I do say also that someone here is going to want to reach out. Maybe it's someone that you haven't heard from in a while. It could also just be this message that you're listening to this morning, okay? I am posting it on Thursday night. Maybe you're not watching it until Friday morning. So I do feel like if there's any type of sorrow that you're feeling, just know that it all ends up working out, okay? I see the Magician and the High Priestess, and that is a divine counterpart. This is a divine couple. So this is also that Mars and Venus energy that we are, they're walking hand in hand right now. And normally that's not what this means, because this is usually about the moon and this is about Mercury, okay? But I'm just seeing the Mars, Venus in the higher octave, the divine masculine, the divine feminine within ourselves that is walking hand in hand. And maybe, we're grieving our old life. We're grieving our past, and that's okay. That's the part of life that we need to go through, is grieving the past. It's allowing things to allowing ourselves to let things go is what I want to say. 9 says, don't give up. Continue to persevere. Continue to move forward. Have the conversations that need to be had, but also, pay attention to what's going on. Then we have the 2 here. So this is about, needing to make decisions based off of the future. There is some type of conflict too. And I do feel, there is change created by outside forces beyond your control, and there's nothing you can do about it. I feel feel like what has happened is the universe, yeah, and I did say surgery. I felt like somebody is wounded or sick or something like that. And maybe, they're at a hospital or getting ready to travel to a hospital or a doctor's office or a mental institution or outside of your normal community, okay? Or this person, there's somebody at a distance that is waiting for you to show up, okay? So 5s are change created by outside forces beyond your control, and there's nothing you can do about it. Just so you know, nothing is yet set in stone. I feel like someone here is still trying to make a major decision, and they're trying not to make a hasty decision. They're trying to make a decision based off of really tuning into their intuition. For some of you, you need to schedule a reading. If you are a parent, I feel like you're a parent and you're dealing with a child. I feel like you are talking to someone who is, they're really good with their words. I feel like maybe you're feeling a little leery about this person, but I feel like whatever they tell you, if you're dealing with like a doctor or a counselor or something like that, I feel like, you've been weighing up things, but I do feel like this person gives you the clarity that you need in order for you to be able to make the best decision possible for your child, especially if your child is sick in any way, okay? I don't really see this as for some of you, this is a financial reading. This could have a lot to do with career as well. We do have a couple of pentacles here, but this is also about knowing your value and knowing your worth. For some of you, this is going to be like a lot of conversations today. Today is going to be a day of communication. You get off the phone and somebody texts you. You're done messaging that person back and somebody else is already, sending you an email. And then you answer that email and you're dealing with this. And then somebody knocks at the door and it's like zoom, 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 zoom is what I'm seeing. A lot of communication, okay? But I don't think you're going to be able to get everything grounded today, all right? Even though it looks like she's grounded, she's off into the ethers. And we do have the sun in Pisces, and we have Jupiter also in Pisces, and we have Mercury in Pisces, or isn't Mercury in Pisces? We just had the moon in Pisces. So we got a lot of Piscean energy, which is kind of like dreamy and out in the ethers. And also pay attention to your intuition, because I think that you're going to get a lot of fast-paced information from spirits. Like you download, and it's going to come in really fast. And you're like, okay, whoa. But be mindful that it's not pessimistic energy, okay? Because you can be very pessimistic, especially when you're seeing it this way. All right, crying over spilt milk. But just understand that there's a brand new opportunity if you're willing to take it. That's the thing, is there's a free will. Free will says you don't have to. But it's funny, you've got the Ace of Wands there, and he's got the wand in his hand right there with the Magician. So it's like, maybe for some of you, there's a sentimental value here. It's sentimentality. Because Pisces also rules the past. So a lot of the times, these Pisces who, glorify the past and, the past when, the person that got away. And it's like, oh my God, you guys, seriously? I'm a Virgo. I'm like 6 placements Virgo. So I am like opposite of Pisces. I'm like, look at the fucking reality. They cheated on you. Look at the reality. It wasn't a good relationship, but at the beginning it was. Was it? Or was that just the honeymoon phase? So be careful of over glorifying, the past and stuff and making it better than what it was when deep down inside there was a lot of pain associated with it, okay? So keep that in mind. I do feel like for some of you, maybe you are talking to some type of a realtor, you're weighing up your options on whether or not you want to sell your home. I feel like, it's just a matter of taking a step back. I think that it is creating some type of internal mental conflict. And I think that for some of you, it could also cause conflict in your family. Oh, I wanted you to keep that house because of the sentimental value. And it's like, again, do you like the neighbors? Probably not. Is this a good place for you? Were there great memories? Maybe not, So here's the deal. Nothing is yet set in stone, but I think that it's time that you sat back and you thought about this and looked at the bigger picture, okay? That's what I'm kind of getting. Let's look at their finances. Spirit, please show me their finances for March 4th. I do feel like for some of you, you definitely could get a call, especially if you're some type of a healer or an intuitive, a counselor, any one of those things. I feel like you could be getting some type of a job offer. Wow. Okay. Yeah. We got the crown, overcoming obstacles, power play, and wealth. Career is owner, boss, taking charge, and making progress. All right. That sits right underneath the high priestess. And look, she's sitting there with her crown on. Okay. So it's like, put your crown on, you know. And then after that, we got cutlery. So business tools, needing more money and living well. Excuse me. This could also be you going to, I don't know. I'm also feeling like you could be sitting down to lunch with somebody, and like, it could be, you know, I know some, you know, agents or, you know, real estate agents or those types of people, like they'll go to lunch with their clients, right? So I'm almost thinking like you're going to lunch with somebody who is of a business professional. All right. And award, winning money, payoff for effort, and recognition. Reward. You got that right underneath the King of Pentacles. So, and the Two of Wands. So no risk, no reward. That's what I just got. No risk, no reward. Bottom of the deck, solid finances. You got gold. And it says investing, integrity, and deep values. So it's like, you know, honestly, you're sitting pretty. You've got your cup and your cutlery. So, you know, sitting down, having a nice dinner, you know, and really talking this out. And maybe it's not even just sitting down with a real estate agent or, you know, somebody's trying to sell you something or, you know, whatever. I think that it's sitting down over a meal with your significant partner or with a friend and really, you know, picking each other's brain and realizing, okay, well, we've got a lot to talk about. And that's what the Knight of Swords is about. Be careful not to get into fights and arguments because somebody doesn't see your way. All right. Try not to be too so much in control and play. And it's like a power play. You know, and this does. It's all about like what you value most. Where's your value system? North Node in Taurus, Uranus in Taurus. This is about value systems now. Okay? This isn't about how much money you're going to make. It's about what you value. You know, like I said, oh, I'm going to keep this house because of the sentimental value. Really? Because your neighbors hate you. They make your life miserable. They put bird shit or, you know, cat shit or dog shit on your porch all the time. And their kids are constantly egging your house. But the sentimental value? Like, what is it going to take for you to realize your own value and your own worth? Do you value having to clean up your house all the time from your neighbors? Okay. What are you willing to sell your soul to the devil for? Just for sentimental value. See, think about that. Pretty powerful messages today, you guys. I actually really do like this reading. I do suggest you guys reach out and schedule a session, you know, for those of you who are needing some type of clarity. I would definitely say, you know, I do have that WWPD, What Would Peace Do? And it is saying nothing is yet set in stone. So, you know, finding somebody with a completely unbiased opinion, somebody who has no value in what you got going on whatsoever. You know, we always reach out to our friends or family members, but you also have to understand they have an emotional investment in what you got going on. And some of them, it's a jealousy thing. So they want to see you fail. So they're going to give you the worst advice possible. Okay. So always, you know, it's like when you're going to put up a new picture on your social media profile, don't be the one to pick it. Let a stranger pick it, because I guarantee half the time they're going to pick something different than yours, than what you would pick. And it's actually probably going to be a hell of a lot better than what you were looking at in the first place. Let's go ahead and look at your love reading. I did just get, look at that. That just came out. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another. So today, I cannot make this up. We have we have the Knight of Swords here. So this is a day of communication, really sitting down, talking to each other, talking to your kids, talking to your, you know, significant other, talking to, you know, getting advice from, this is a day of communication and making sure that, you know, each party is listening to one another and somebody isn't trying to drown out the other person. Okay. I notice that quite a bit, you know, especially like in partnerships. One person's like, this is the way it's going to be done, but they don't listen to what the other person is saying. Like, it's a partnership. It's not a you get to make all the decisions and the other person just goes along with it and be passive aggressive because you're a control freak. Okay? That's not how this works. All right? Spirit, please show me what messages, what guidance. Because I almost feel like the woman here is wearing the pants. Because I see the Empress here, but then I see the King of Pentacles, and he's surrounded in conflict. So it's almost like when he tries to say something, so he just stops talking because he's not even being heard. So he just sits back and lets her take, you know, Jesus take the wheel, but she's the one doing it because she is acting more like the masculine energy. She's very cutting with her words when she's sitting next to the King of Swords. So anybody around her might feel like, whoa, dude, come on now. Like, cool it, you know? 9 of Wands, like, ouch. Whew. Be careful. All right, Spirit, please show me their love life. What messages do we have for their love life? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I think for a lot of people, that is something that is really hard to do. Intuitively, you already know what needs to be done. Intuitively, you know that somebody has been cheating on you if you've been in a relationship, and it's time for you to take your power back, and it's time for you to say what needs to be said, but it's time for you to actually put one foot in front of the other. Have, you know, again, value yourself. That's the one thing about the Empress is she values herself. She knows what she wants, okay? And she knows that in order for her to be able to get it, she's going to have to love herself. And that's one thing about the Empress. She does love herself. Free yourself. It is time for you to take back control of your life. I cannot make this shit up. Love yourself and free yourself. If you really, truly love yourself. It was funny. I was talking to this lady randomly today when I was over in Hilo. And she was like, I just want to be able to love myself. And I was telling her, I was like, you know, it took me many, many years to be able to look in the mirror and say, Peace, I fucking love you. I love you. You're a hard worker. You're a beautiful soul. You have a heart of gold. And you deserve, you know, more than life has to offer. You deserve the world. And you deserve for somebody who comes into your life to give you the world, to want to give you the world, even though they might not be able to fully give you the world. But at least they try. And right now, if you can't do that and you're sitting in a relationship that doesn't make you happy, that you know possibly for some of you they're cheating on you, or even if they're only cheating on you with their work, they're constantly at work and they're not spending any time with you, it's still cheating. You know, it's an emotional and affair. And there are such things as cheating through emotional affairs. All right. Spirit, please show me. All right. Oh my God, it still came out. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with one another. Cannot make this up. It already came out earlier and it's coming out now. So that the two of you guys can make the best decision possible. For some of you, you're talking and he's not listening. You've been talking and he is not listening. You've been telling him, I love myself too much and I'm going to leave you and I'm going to do this. And then you don't do shit. All you do is bark. Bark, 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 bark. Okay? Bottom of the deck, trust. For some of you, you have lost all trust for this individual and you need to trust the universe and trust yourself to know that you are going to be put into alignment with the person who is supposed to be here for you. Somebody who's going to treat you like gold. Right now, you're not being treated like gold. And for some of you, you're not treating yourself like gold. Don't expect somebody else to treat you better than you treat yourself, because that's where you're going wrong. So you need to get that out of your mind and start treating yourself better. And when you do, that's when the universe is like, okay, cool. Now send in the real one. Okay? Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in that personal reading, all my information is in the description box down below. I am having that seminar on March 13th from 3 to 5 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. It is in person at South Kona Booty, or we will have a Zoom link available. $35. It's 2 hours of your time. And honestly, it's probably a really informational way to understand your own book of instructions as well as your children's. Anyway, guys, please don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. It gets it out there for other people who need to hear these messages, and they can't do that without your interaction. Anyway, you all, I love you all so much, and we will chat again tomorrow. Stay tuned for the Divine Masculine and Feminine reading on Saturday.